Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Mills Intuition, and I know I have not been here in a while for about a month, but I'm back. I just took some time off to deal with school and stuff like that. So today I will be doing a reading for DaBaby and Mimi, his first baby mother. I'll be doing a reading based on them. So while you're at it, please thumbs this video up, like and share it, as well as look at my other videos. I know recently young boy got released from jail, and I could have sworn in one of my videos, the video where I talked about young boy Yaya and Jania, that's a video where I could have sworn I said that young boy was going to get released from jail. I could have sworn, like, I don't know, like when things be coming into fruition, I be forgetting, like, hold up, didn't I just mention that? So I'm gonna have to link that with the suggestions at the end of the video. So please watch that, but there's something else to say. So let's get into this reading for DaBaby and Mimi. So I already have the cards already shuffled, which I already did everything. So right now we have, let me go ahead and try to sweep this down. The sun is glaring, so you probably can't see as good. So we have the Two of Wands upward. It's a glare because of the sun, but yeah. Need some natural sunlight. The Hangman upward. Upright. The Five of Cups in reverse. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, Two of Pentacles in reverse. So, let's get to the meaning of this. Two of Wands talks about two paths, decision and options planning. Now, you know how people say the grass is always greener on the other side? Well, you think the grass is greener on the other side. So it talks about one person going. They have two different options, two different paths. And there's a lot of anticipation and detachment and waiting. A lot of deciding to stay or go. I'm kind of distracted because of outside. All these cars driving super fast, messing up my brain. So it's a lot of talk about overseas travel, business partnerships. So it's a lot of decisions, like two options that the person is trying to decide on whether they should do this for their life or not, or what's for better for them. So since we're talking about those two particularly, when it comes to relationship wise for them, it just talks about a person being detached and withdrawn from the relationship, if you want to get to the relationship side when it comes to them. I want to go ahead and hit you with the what's next. What else could I do? I'm going to go ahead and do the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups, that is in reverse. So with the reverse Five of Cups, that talks mostly about moving forward, moving on. Accepting help, if you need help. But it talks about a lot of letting go of grief, letting go of regret or guilt, rejoining the society, rejoining the world, and releasing a lot of emotions. So is this card deals with a lot of acceptance, forgiveness, and healing. And it has a point where you have to come into terms with your grief and sorrow, and realize that living the rest of your life in regret and sadness will not change the past. You need to accept what you have, and you need to move on. So could it be the relationship aspect talks about in relationship aspect, it talks about a lot of forgiving past mistakes and moving on with your relationship. You and your partner moving forward with you guys' lives. It talks about a lot of healing in your relationship, as well as holding on. He or she may be holding on to old pain, which is stopping the relationship from progressing. As well as if he is single, it talks about him kind of being ready to rejoin the dating life, the dating worlds. Okay, so Then we're going to go to the Two of Pentacles. So with the Two of Pentacles, that is in reverse. So instead of it being the good side, it's in reverse. So Two of Pentacles talk about a lack of balance. I felt like I have a card up in here about that for my oracles, but it talks about a lack of balance, a lack of something, a lack of organization, poor financials, biting off more than you could chew. So someone may be balancing too many things at once, and they think that they could maintain it and everything's going to be balanced for them. But in reality, no. Someone may be biting off more than they could chew. They may have too many eggs in their basket that may tip the scales and go over. It also talks about making poor choices because you're under pressure, maybe getting yourself into more of a mess than you need to. And if he, in relationship wise, he may be trying to juggle too much and not finding time for any relationship he may have. Any work, financial stress, or family issues may be taking his attention away from someone that he's involved with. So I am not sure if him and Mimi are together, because the cards don't really say that they are together. Like it just seems they're not together. Him and Mimi aren't together. They're not. Because it talks about, like, if they were together, he have too much stuff going on to even focus on having a relationship with Mimi. If that's the case, if they are together. But, I mean, with the Two of Cups, it also can talk about having an affair, which he have to choose between two relationships. And we have the Two of Wands, making different decisions. Remember, okay, we got this. So Two of Wands talks about decisions, options, having to go through that. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, also talks about having to choose between two different relationships, and indicating that here, like, a person being so overwhelmed by the demands, and he's not in a position to commit his time and patience into, should I be with you? Should I be with her? Like, it just, yeah. And in a way, I could see that he may not be making love and a relationship a priority right now in his life. And like, if he do want to have love in a relationship, he just need to find the time to make love a priority in his life. But he's not in a position to commit his time needed for a new relationship to flourish. So he may be making a decision on whether I should be with Mimi or should I be with Danny. Yeah. The Hangman upright. So, by major arcanas, that sets the tone and the mood for the whole thing. So this card talks about needing to release, letting go, lack of direction, feeling trapped and confined, self-limiting. So, he may be feeling stuck in a rut, trapped in a situation or frame of mind that is not making him happy, but he can release himself from the bullshit. And he can, he may be facing a lot of dilemma and unsure what path he should be taking in order to get to where he wants to. Let's bring that down some. So DaBaby might be having a dilemma when it comes to what path he should be taking in order to get where he wants to get between relationship wise. So with that being said, so if he is choosing to walk away from certain situations or simply change his perspective on certain things, he may need to step outside himself and look at his situation that he's going through from a different angle, give himself time to relax. And a lot of times, us people, we make things bigger than what it is. Like, we need to stop controlling things and just let them be, because the correct course of action will come clear to you at a time. So honestly, he's not in a relationship with nobody. Now, he may want to rejoin the relationship realm. He kind of want to rejoin society, because you know the whole, I heard that the LGBTQIA plus community, they did accept his apology. That's what I heard. I may be wrong, but right now he just may be trying to go through certain things. He may be just trying to, you know, get himself back on track. I could see that happening for him. He trying to just figure out, do I want to be with her or whoever makes him happy? Whoever's the less drama, I say. Whoever's less drama, do what you do. And whoever's not a bitter baby mama, period. But let's hop to the oracles, and yeah, in reverse, angel balance. Then the next one we have is number 12 in reverse, the temple path. Ooh, does that mean different paths? Then we have upward action. Yes, action reminds me of number 22, yin yang. That's what reminds me of yin yang. So angel balance card pretty much talks about balance and how right now DaBaby is out of balance. He's out of balance. Perhaps he probably be working too hard, or too obsessed with a relationship, or too obsessed with money, and he's not balancing the two of those equally, as well as not finding, like, everything you do has to have a common fine line, a common ground. When you put yourself last, the universe will do likewise. So this talks about putting yourself first, putting your mental health first, putting your well-being first. DaBaby needs to put himself first, put his well-being first before he put everybody else's bullshit and drama and problems first. Because when you put yourself last, the universe will put you last. He needs to create balance and common ground in his life. This card means that you may have fallen off your path. So DaBaby may have fallen off his path, and he could be too focused on worldly possessions and material gain. And you know what's funny? In my other oracle deck, all this will make sense when I get done with this. So one of these cards in here reminds me of the temple path. So material gain, or he may be simply maintaining old unhealthy habits of fear, limitations, worry, or doubt. So whatever is distracting him, this means that he needs to take time for himself. He needs to make time for his spiritual life and evolution. And he needs to make all that a greater and higher priority. Because by him not doing so, that's pretty much you losing your self-power. So he just needs to let go of the distractions to get him back on the right path. Whatever decision making he needs to do, he needs to let all that shit go and we get back on the right path. Because right now, he's not balanced. He's not on the right path in life. He's not. He has a lot of support and inspiration from all his spirit guides. They're all available to him to use. And they are. He just needs to take the time to get on back to his spiritual journey, spiritual life outlet. So when it comes to action, it says that he is on the right track. So even though he's out of balance, he's not on the right path, he is on the right track to getting back to the right path. So the white horse means the inner action of spirit and thought. The black horse is the outer work that still needs to be done. So his white horse is the spirit in thought action. That is in the front. That's steady going. But behind him is the black horse. That horse still has a lot of things that need to be done on the outside. So yeah. So he needs to continue taking action in his life and trusting his intuition. And in time, he will break through and see the results he had been working so hard to create. Yin and Yang kind of reminds me of the action card. I don't know why, it's just the colors. Because really, Yin and Yang is black and white. This one just shows it differently. So the Yin and Yang card over here, It talks about a lot of action seems to be happening under the surface of things. And like I said, with the action card, a lot of things are happening off the surface for him. You know, he got he got his apology accepted. He got schooled on how, you know, what his age, you know, he got schooled on everything with the LGBTQIA plus community, which is great. So a lot of action is happening for him that's leading him on the right path, which I am glad he's getting educated, because that was a no for him. So this also talks about a lot of passive, yielding, and reflective. So he needs to be open. He needs to open up to these side of his nature. Being more than acting is the attention here. So right now, a lot of external circumstances are forcing him to go within and examine present activity. It is an especially good time for completion. So whatever things he needs to complete, he needs to complete it while it's able to be completed. He needs to wrap things up for himself. Back, and we'll be getting to the tarot oracle. So how did I have this? We have the number 8, accelerated motion. We have the number 7, stand your ground in reverse. We have the number 9, material harvest in reverse. That's that key card. Remember what I just talked about, how that is material gain. Then we have the spiritual strength, number 9. I've never seen that card before. All right. Okay, so we have the number 8, accelerated motion. So this card right here talks about speed, flight, swift movement, and above and ending of delays. So the conditions around him are perfect. So when it comes to his direction of his goals and desires, things are happening rapidly for him. Luck is on his side, which is something really good for him, you know, despite everything that has been happening to him. Luck is on his side. He you know, he will achieve everything that he needs. Things are going really, really fast for him. So when it comes to him manifesting the things that he wants, that's coming into motion for him. Anything that's being manifested for him, things that he's working on or visualizing, that will happen to him. That will come to him at a fast, speedy rate. I like how all of this is like in the same realm. So I'm just going to just pick these all purple. Number 7, stand your ground in reverse. So all of these deal with the spirit. So this is dealing with the spiritual spirit for him. So manifestation, that's coming into correlation with him standing his ground, but this is in reverse. He may not be standing his ground as he should be. He may not be, and he needs to stand his ground, because while you're manifesting, trying to get money, trying to get all this going on, you're deciding on who should you be with, me or her, or whoever other girl he may be talking to, who knows. But he needs to stand his ground. He needs to stand his ground. We have the last of the violent when it comes to the spirit is spiritual strength. And I was talking about how he needed to get back to his spiritual path and just get back on a spiritual journey. Like, period. That he has the inner strength to complete whatever he have been working on. And one of these cards right here talks about completing, I think the yin yang, and the action card talked about completing. You know, he has the strength to complete whatever he been working on. So the final spirit card represents a lot of courage and discipline and persistence and stability. So he may be tired or worried from the struggle of what he's going through right now, but now is not the time for him to give in. So instead of him giving in, he needs to tap into all his inner power, all his inner reserves, and take that one final push to achieve the desired outcome and dreams he has for himself, because he's not standing his ground for what he needs to do. So I'm not sure what he has going on personally, but he needs to stand his ground, because right now things are happening for him at a fast accelerating rate, and now is not the time to get pushed off the scale and not stand your ground for what you got going on. Period. So this card is mostly about physical. So what physically is going on? So physically, you know what they say, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. So this card, it generally talks about, you know, a lot of things that you have done, a lot of hard work that you're going through is coming into fruition, a lot of prosperity in all areas of your life, you know, looking ahead, having smart investments, your success. Right now, a lot of material harvest is not happening for him. So when it comes to good fortune, you know, when it comes to money, projects, and he may have, which he has, I know with the whole LGBTQIA plus community, he have missed out on deals. He missed out on money because of that. So a lot of material harvest isn't happening for him right now when it comes to prosperity, wealth, abundance, money. All that's not happening right now for him. It's not looking too good for him. And it's not. But since everything is kind of dying down, you know, he asked for forgiveness. He got forgave. Okay, so right now, a lot of things are coming back to him. So he may have had something bad, you know, that stopped his bag, something that have, you know, put a dent in his pockets. But right now, he is manifesting more for himself. So whatever he is manifesting will come into the light. It will come for him. It's just a matter of time. Oh, there's that. So that's all I have for you guys when it comes for him. Really, all this is talking about him. And when it comes to me, you know, I just, you know, that's kind of like a no. I don't think he's in a relationship. He's just going through some things right now. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, for enjoying this reading. It probably didn't seem as what you guys probably expected. But, hey, the cards say that he's just going on her, you know. And at a sense, if I was him, I would choose me. I would choose me before I choose two other women. Just saying. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys on the next video, as well as look at all my other suggested videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!